Your mental programs need debugging. How deep is your love? Is it deep enough for you to debug your mental programs? Many Black parents are unaware of or think they must accept the weight our automatic program places on us, but we're really more powerful than that. If they would just realize where they are stuck in their negative programming, then they would cancel the program and move through to the family life they really want. We move about and have knee-jerk reactions to unpleasant situations out of our negative programming, which we then transfer to our children, our offspring. Even if we think programming starts at birth, those first 3 years of programming have a heavy influence on the future happiness of the child. Do you know that even adult offspring are affected by their relationships with their parents? I know it seems elementary, but I want us to start to engage more curiosity around what we already know and recognize our programs. For example, a study from J Marriage Fam magazine reported to the Department of Health and Human Services that the growth curve analysis of national longitudinal data indicated that relationships with fathers and mothers differentially affected the marital quality of adult children over time. Findings suggest that the effects of the parent-adult-child relationship on adult children's marriages depended on age, marital duration, and the levels of family stress experienced in childhood. End quote. Why does this matter? Well, must I tell you the story of the ever-recurring drama of man's inhumanity to man? My parents' inhumanity to each other and to me, and my inhumanity to my son. You know the drill. You know the program. In my own life, as far back as I can remember, I got constant messages of reprimand through harsh discipline and denial of affection. Hatred started to grow in me. As I became a teenager, my mother would often say, "If you don't do such and such, no man will want you." So then, what became the be-all, end-all of my young adult experience? That's right, finding the man. The man that will love me above all else. I am Aries, after all. I can't even begin to tell you how much of my precious youth was spent in crying and pining over men who rejected me. They had to. I was abandoned by my father. The abandonment issue was the program running in the background, sabotaging my happiness. It was the car taking me where I didn't want to go. How about my mother? Same program ran her for years, and as far as I know, this program was running for my grandmother as well. Men who loved and accepted me would never do. This program ran and ran and ran me into the ground until advanced age and hormones decided for me that I no longer truly cared. How much happiness did I squander? Over how many decades? Only to realize, finally, that the love I have within is far more intoxicating and powerful than any I could have found without. This love has transformed my hatred to bliss and pure understanding. Do you know what I mean? My mother never spoke to me of the love we have within or bliss. She never had it, as far as I know. So how to go about breaking this program? We monitor and correct these programs as we go. You are aware of certain negative feelings, fears, phobias, and anxieties that are running you already. Here are a few steps to make that happen. Number 1, monitor your feelings right now and scan for problem areas. Identify them now or, when they show up naturally. Number 2, when you feel a negative feeling coming on, stop in your tracks if you can safely and just observe how it moves through your body until it subsides. And number 3, if it doesn't subside, address the cause of it in meditation to melt through and dissolve it. If you hit a snag, I can help you dissolve the deep-seated programs rooted in fears over a shorter period of time than months and years. Please share a few words of your experience with me with your programs.